welcome to Round Robin. I'm your host, Robin McCormick with the City of Hampton, and today we're going to talk about cleaning the bay and cleaning Hampton. My guest is Cris Ausink from the Hampton Clean City Commission. Welcome back.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
You've been here a lot, Cris. This is your busy season, isn't it?
It is. This is spring and fall are my very busy seasons. But yes, and it's exciting.
So we are looking forward to Clean the Bay Day.
Yes.
And it's one of those that isn't just Hampton. It is all up and down the bay.
Right.
Everybody gets involved
Right.
at the same time.
Right.
Big deal.
Yeah, it is. It is a big deal. And the Chesapeake Bay Foundation is the one that sponsors this. And counties, municipalities, groups all join in, and they do the rivers, the creeks, because it all ends up either in the Bay or Atlantic Ocean. Yeah.
Well, it does. And Hampton has a good bit of bayfront.
Yes, we do.
I could probably try to guess the number of miles, but it's a lot, you know, all the way.
Yep. Up toward the Back River. Yep. In Grandview.
And then, but everything in Hampton, if it washes into, if it washes into a body of water, it's going to end up in the bay. So some of what you're going to do is preventative.
Yes, it's more what does it do? Maintenance, preventive measures to keep the bay clean. Yes.
Right. But in the end, everybody is working toward the clean water, toward the bay.
Right, clean water, right. That's true.
So if you pick up the litter that is in a park that would have flowed into the Back River and eventually the bay, you've made a big difference before it caused a problem, really.
Right, that's true, yes.
So when is it?
It's June 4th, and it's from 9 to noon. They have that time set. It's the first weekend of June every year. So it's kind of one of those things you can prepare for, because you go first weekend of June, put on your calendar, first weekend of June from 9 to 12.
Okay.
And it's very consistent for many years.
If folks want to get involved, what should they do?
They can contact me. Chesapeake Bay Foundation, you can go to their website and you can register there, and then they send your name and information to me.
So they could just go to you directly.
Or they can go directly to me if they'd like. That's fine. I usually don't get their registrations till the end of the week, though. So if you register and you don't hear from me, it takes
a little while.
Yeah, they send them on Fridays. They send me all the names on Fridays. So if you registered on Monday, I'll get it Friday.
So how do you determine, or do people determine what sites they want to go to? Or do you tell them, here's where we need you?
In this cleanup, I have, when you register, I find out how many adults, how many children, and the ages, and I basically kind of find a site that's suitable for that group or age group. If it's real little, I'll probably I might even assign to a school park.
So if it's a Cub Scout, I could bring my Cub Scout, not that I have one anymore, but it's a great thing for Cub Scout dens, Girl Scout groups, and you're going to have, or families, local families could get together, and you're going to look for a site that works for whether or not, do you have people out on the water?
Yes. Well, this year, Clean the Bay Day is during high tide. So we will have some boaters. We will have a kayak cleanup. We're planning on the Hampton River, Elizabeth Lake area.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now you just recently finished a couple of cleanups. So hopefully by Clean the Bay Day, we are already pretty darn spruced up. But Walk Hampton Clean, how did it turn out?
It's amazing. The weather was...
It was crummy.
It was crummy. Yes, it was.
It was cold and damp when it wasn't raining. Like the best part of your weather was when it was just cold and damp and windy.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, but it's amazing. Our volunteers are utterly awesome. They came out between the rain showers, and we had 741 volunteers.
That's great.
That's the highest we've had. And with this year, we did have the schools we had 5 schools of the city schools participate in cleaning their schoolyards on Friday in between the rain showers and recess. And that added the schoolyards. And we also had, we did at some parks, and we had churches involved. We had clubs, scouts, the military, God bless them.
Amazing volunteers.
Amazing volunteers. So we did really well. We had covered 104 miles, which is higher than last year.
Wow.
Yes, 104 miles of storm water, streets, and parks and stuff. So that was pretty awesome.
That is great.
Yeah, that's a lot of miles. Last year we had 88.
Oh, you're kidding. That is a huge increase.
Yeah, and I think because we did 2 days, it did increase because it was more convenient for having 2 days and a little more flexibility, where last year we had only a certain amount of hours, 6 hours.
Right.
So even that, I'm really pleased that the turnout was really well. We had 301 bags of trash, which is like 9,000 gallons of litter that was kept out of our waterways. And
helps us, I mean, it improves the way Hampton looks. It is a huge motivating factor if you drive past a park and you see trash, or if you drive past and it looks beautiful.
Oh yeah, I think even businesses, if you want to go in a parking lot and it's a bunch of trash, it does have an impact on whether you want to shop there.
Yeah, it does.
So yes, we did really well, and I'm just so thankful for everyone who braved. And some they said they got caught in the rain and then came out Saturday and finished up. So
oh, that's wonderful.
So that's real dedication and wonderful. We really have wonderful citizens here in Hampton that really want to keep our city clean and beautiful.
That's great.
That is awesome. So yeah, we had actually 63 different locations.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, a lot of individuals that just did their street. You know,
great.
So.
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I always do that when I'm walking, or when I walk to lunch. If I'm going downtown to lunch, or if I'm going to a meeting at Rupert Sargent, you know, you just don't want to see that trash all over the street. I always stop and pick a little bit
Yeah,
up.
I do too. My kids go, "Oh, I knew you'd get it." So it's one of those. Yeah, it's in the DNA or something. I don't know.
It is. And then you've had a kayak cleanup tour as well.
Yes, we do kayak cleanups under the Hampton Waterways Restoration Project. That is a committee. It's a committee of Hampton Clean City Commission. And the Hampton Waterways Restoration Project, we have kayak cleanups May through October, once a month. And we do different parts of Hampton, different waterways. Sometimes we do a BMP, which is a
stormwater
drainage. Those little ponds.
Yeah, it's so funny how people in the city call them BMPs and people in the real world call them ponds.
Well,
ponds with a purpose.
They're ponds with a purpose. Yes. Yeah, I know. You get a habit of calling them best management practice, but they are ponds with a purpose, and we do get permission from our city to go in there. They are off limits mostly for kayakers and stuff, but we do get permission to do those and come in and do cleanups in those areas.
Okay.
Those are our sink drainers.
Well,
They're strainers.
Yeah, they filter and hold water and keep it from carrying everything directly into our water systems.
And I will be having some, for Clean the Bay Day, I will also be doing some BMP, the ponds. The ponds.
Very good, Cris.
The ponds. There we go. Now, for the kayak cleanups, we do require you to register.
Well, you got to know how many people are coming and how many people are
we
using
have
the
equipment
launch
and stuff. But that kayak is, and I know I had advertised it before, but we do not provide the kayaks. You have to bring your own. You have to bring your own kayak, your own paddles, and your own life jacket. And you do have to wear your life jacket. Sorry, guys, you do have to wear a life jacket. for any of our kayak cleanups.
Which is not legally required
Not
normally,
legally
but is
required.
really smart boating practice, let's be honest.
Yes.
Especially if you have a bunch of people out there, you could have waves, you could be pulling something that, you know, is stuck and that tips your boat. I mean, you got to be prepared.
You know, really, cleaning up by a kayak and canoe is challenging.
Bad.
It's amazing. We have such awesome kayakers. I think they just like the maneuvering and the
Oh, it's
challenge.
fun.
The
Yeah.
challenge. And we're waiting for you to come out.
I know. I will say
Yeah.
now, when I go kayaking, I take a trash bag with me.
Okay.
Because it's amazing. Especially, I'm on the Newmarket Creek a lot, and you're near the interstate, and people have just thrown trash.
Oh,
it's really sad,
yeah.
but it's a mess in there.
Well, I'm looking for you.
I will join an official one, but please know that whenever I'm out there, I am helping.
Yes, yes.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Cris. I appreciate
welcome.
it. And thank you for watching. I look forward to you joining for Clean the Bay Day in June and some of the other cleanups that they do. Contact the Clean City Commission. Thanks for watching.